Hey guys, be sure to like and subscribe. Today I want to talk a little bit about something that happened to me yesterday while I was over at the Dasman Mall. They had a Jeepney Strike. And what happened was, I come out of the mall and we walked over to the Jeepneys, and the Jeepneys were all over there. And there seemed to be something going on. There was like a lot more hustle and bustle. Usually it's pretty calm and everybody's just getting on. When we walked over to the Jeepney, the guy says there's only one more person on this one can fit on here. And then my girlfriend says, well, we'll take the next one. And he said something about, I guess he told her in their language that there's not going to be any more Jeepneys because they're going on strike, because I guess in this area they're only allowing 6 passengers per Jeep because of the quarantine and because it's getting really bad in this area apparently with the COVID. So he said they're totally shut down. So I looked at my girlfriend and said, well, let's take a cab, since we can't get a Jeepney or whatever, otherwise we have to walk. She goes, no, I'm not taking a cab. So I'm like, okay, whatever. So she starts walking down towards this other area. I know she was walking towards where the buses were, and I'm sure the buses were gonna be packed, So anyway, we get down there and a bus pulls up. We walk on the bus and it's pretty much packed. There was a couple of seats way in the back, but I hate sitting in the back because you can never get to the front on time. And I was afraid that they were going to pack the buses chock full like they do sometimes, whether there's a quarantine or not. Sometimes they even fill up all the standing area. So anyway, it started getting a little bit full, not too full. And I eventually got a seat when somebody got up to get off, and my girlfriend got a seat. But, it was just kind of funky, having that happen to us and having to worry about that. The bus drops us right off near our house, so it's not that big of a deal. So that was a good thing. But we don't know how long that's going to last. So we have to find out. Hopefully somebody will come to their senses and they'll figure this out, that we need transportation in order to get to work. And that's the sad part about this whole thing, is it's just an utter mess over here with some of the things that are going on. When this stuff happens, it makes it difficult on everybody, because if you shut down transportation, nobody gets to work. It's the same thing basically as shutting down the stores. That's what it is. It's basically like saying, okay, we're not going to shut down your store. Your store can stay open, but you can't get a ride there. You know what I'm saying? It's basically the same thing. Sometimes I wonder who tries to figure these things out, but I'm not going to get into the politics aspect of it. I'm just saying, sometimes we need to think a little bit harder when we're doing these things. And then what happens is everybody just crams on a bus. So it's either one of this or one of that. So either we're going to have crammed buses, which are worse. And I think what happens is this: at least if you have all transportation open, it doesn't get as crammed. You shut down one, if you shut down one or even half the seats in that transportation, then they're all just going to go on the other transportation, and it's just going to make it worse on that. And sometimes I wonder where these people get these thoughts, because, like I was saying the other day about Wendy's. Wendy's, alfresco dining. It's in the middle of the mall. It's still inside. It didn't matter whether they ate in Wendy's or whether they ate out in the middle of the mall. They call that alfresco dining. Alfresco means outside. But that's the way they work over here. It's just kind of crazy. I just want to kind of put that out there a little bit and talk a little bit about that, But that's just life in the Philippines. Also, we've been getting like a lot of rain here every afternoon. In fact, we're getting so much. I don't know if you can see it here. Usually that's kind of white, and it's almost green from moss and stuff that's growing on top of the cement here. So it's very slippery to walk here. Very, 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 very slippery here. In fact, like you can slide your feet right across it, because it's all like almost like algae or moss or something on it. But anyway, guys, I just want to throw that out there, let you guys know what's going on over here. So I'm out here walking, getting my exercise, enjoying my day and living my life, So just trying to get the world stuff out of my head today, and it can be tough. I think all of us are suffering from that, It's kind of like the after effects of this Afghanistan stuff and what's going on in the world with China and all that. But I'm going to do another vlog about the China thing and also the Afghanistan thing. We're going to touch a little bit more on that and what it means for Asia, because it's certainly a mess. Anyway, guys, God bless. Take care.